A South Sudanese journalist has been shot dead in what a press freedom group describes as a very foreboding sign. Peter Julius Moi, who worked with the independent New Nation newspaper in Juba, was shot as he headed home after work, his colleagues at the paper reported. Residents of the area where he was shot in a field southwest of the capital, Juba, said Moi was shot with 2 bullets in the back. They said none of his belongings, including his mobile phone, had been taken. Let's get more now on this and all the events in South Sudan at the moment. And I'm joined by Mariano Deng Ngor. He's South Sudan's ambassador to Kenya. Ambassador Deng, thank you very much for joining us here on Africa Live. Now, it does appear that members of the Fourth Estate are not safe in South Sudan. Do we know who's behind the killing of the journalist this week?
The investigation is still going on as we speak, and news will be revealed as soon as it has been concluded. It has just been 3 days since this tragic, incident took place at the outskirts of capital Juba.
Well, Ambassador, we are also receiving reports of some fighting in South Sudan. How is the security situation, though, in Juba and South Sudan in general? We keep hearing of fighting every other time, followed by counter-accusations by the warring parties. What do we know? What's going on?
The security situation is normal. Juba is calm. In fact, President is going to address public today to explain exactly why it is necessary for the country to have 2 weeks of consultation.
Well, let's move on to another similar matter, though, but related. The United States is proposing implementing a United Nations arms embargo on South Sudan and further targeted sanctions from September the 6th. Do you think this kind of pressure is going to be helpful in hastening the peace process?
The government of South Sudan is committed to peace. Being an elected government, democratically elected, it has been right from the beginning declaring that the government is committed to peace, and it has implemented all ceasefire agreement, including agreement on government structure. And lastly, it also implemented to the letter the SPLM reunification agreement, Arusha agreement in Tanzania, and all those have been faithfully implemented. This is a very complex peace process of which the government need to consult people. It is not an issue or a process that need sanction. Sanction will just complicate the situation. It will even encourage the rebellion and really create more difficulties than it solves. It is not a right approach or application at this point in time. We urge the UN, all our friends and supporters in this, that what we need is really a support for continuing dialogue to find a workable and durable peace in our young republic, not threat and sanction.
All right. Well, Ambassador, though, President Salva Kiir has asked for a 2-week period for consultation with the people. What measures are in place, though, in South Sudan to ensure that the security situation remains stable? What is the government committed to doing?
The security situation has been stable, really since second half of 2014. The fight had been really confined to 3 states. While it includes Juba, in December 2013, Juba was quickly, normalized. The situation there was normalized, and other 6 states, and plus Juba now 7, had been going on very well. If you know, the situation of even food production in Upper Nile is the state that have the highest grain for production. Production of last year, the last harvest and harvest of this year are still available to now. Are still available now. The only problem we have is transport bottleneck. Otherwise, most of the country is normal.
All right, Ambassador Mariano Deng, South Sudan's ambassador to Kenya, joining us here in Nairobi. I do thank you.